going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Huntingdon High School, the site for tonight's Class 2A Substate game between the Lady Eagles of Summertown and the Phillies from Huntingdon. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network bringing you tonight's game. The stakes are simple. Win, go to Murfreesboro, lose, and your season is over. Taking a look at both sides, Summertown coming in at 26-7 overall, 5-1 within the district. They are the runner-up within the region. Their head coach is Jeremy Jean. For Huntingdon, the Phillies are 27-5 overall, finished 6-0 within their district. They are their region champions. Their head coach is David Wilkins. Last time these two met up was back on November 20th, 2021. Summertown came away with a 65-48 win. Before we go through the rest of the pregame, we will pause here for the national anthem.
Hello, neighbors. I'm Janet Alexander, and I'm running for Lawrence County School Board to represent the 7th District. With 40 years in early and elementary education, you could say I've worn many hats. Preschool director and owner, educator, student, administrator, principal, and mentor, will just name a few. I've had the pleasure of leading the love of learning with thousands of Lawrence County students through my time as a teacher. After retirement in 2017, I stepped full-time into my role of being Marmee to my 5 grandboys. And although my role as a teacher has changed, my commitment to the importance of education is now more prevalent than ever. Our teachers and students are a precious commodity to our future, and they deserve an advocate. And I would be honored to stand beside you as we ensure that we'll put our students first this March the 5th on Election Day.
That was a Huntingdon High School band. We're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups. The winner of this game will get the Gibson County Trefethen winner. That will be at 11 a.m. on this coming Thursday from the Murphy's Center in Murfreesboro. These two have faced very tough schedules throughout the regular season. Records against ranked opponents. Summertown is 7-6. Huntingdon is 10-5. It's also going to come down to scoring a lot of points. Both sides pretty good at doing that. In games where they've scored 60 points or more, Summertown is 18-0. Huntingdon is 23-1. So out of their 32 games, they've scored 60-plus points 24 times. And in the games that they haven't scored 60-plus, well, it's a 50% shot. They are 4-4. The Phillies average 65 points per game, only giving up 45 points per game. Starting lineup, starting first here with the Lady Eagles. The same starting 5 we've seen the majority of the season with Carly Campbell, Emily Brazier, Braylee Burleson, Olivia Riggs, and Abby Jo Schaefer. For the Phillies, a stacked lineup, very talented team. Their starting lineup, as the lights have gone out here in the barn, is Josie Starks, Quinn Kelly, Delaney Byers, Annabelle Singleton, and Lily Key. Last time the Lady Eagles made it to the state tournament was back in 2021. The last time the Phillies made their way to Murfreesboro was in 2020. So each side somewhat familiar, not only with this position, but familiar with Murfreesboro, trying to make a return trip with a win tonight. Other games of interest tonight, you got the Loretto girls hosting Cheatham County. That one is the same stage we are here, introducing the starting lineups. Winner of that game will play at 2:15 on Thursday. So for those back in Lawrence County, they're hoping to have a busy day on Thursday, making some trips out to Murfreesboro. But first, got to take care of business here on Saturday night. The lone boys side remaining is the Wildcat Boys of Lawrence County. They will head the Red Bank on Monday night. Tip-off for that is set for 7 o'clock. The Wildcats trying to go to Murfreesboro for the first time since 1971. Finishing up the starting lineups here in an absolutely packed house here in Huntingdon. As you can tell from the other side, there is not a seat remaining, even in the end zone. It's a packed place. And down below us, good luck finding a seat. This community does a great job in supporting its student athletes. Saw that in softball a couple years ago in the Substate game against Loretto. Of course, you look at the banners all over the place. They are filled with numbers, so these are programs that are used to success here in Carroll County. A completely local officiating crew here to the area. Not going to know any of them if you're back from our area. So, for the first time, the Lady Eagles have seen this trio of the guys and girls in stripes. Student section all decked out in black tonight for the Phillies. I think we're ready to go. I think the officials now telling the student section to take a small step back if they can and not stand on the floor. Well, let's hope that's the only time they have to deal with that. So both sides are ready, the officials are ready, and it's time for Lady Eagle basketball here on the X Sports Network. Carly Campbell gets a tip now over to Emily Brazier. Brazier down low to Abby Jo Schaefer. Feeds to Burleson, and it's off of her shins to Campbell. Back over to Burleson facing a matchup 2-3 zone. Burleson goes up. That shot is stripped away and coming up with the steal. And that one's now knocked out of bounds and will go to Huntington. Went off Carly Campbell. Lady Eagles going to go into the press. Taking it out is Josie Starks. Starks gets it in to Annabelle Singleton. Now back over to Starks. Starks picks up her dribble over to Byers. Byers pass off Abby Jo Schaefer's legs. Now over to Singleton. Singleton dishes down low. That shot is blocked into the hands of Abby Jo Schaefer. Pressure coming here by the Phillies. Carly Campbell with the ball. Finds Schaefer down low. Abby Jo goes up, gets it in, and the Lady Eagles lead it 2-0. Blocked the shot from Lily Key and turns it in the points on the other end. Singleton. That's Starks. And now a foul's going to come on Emily Brazier. That's her first and the team's first. The Lady Eagles, are going to be in that tight man-to-man defense. And Starks takes it out. And gets it in the corner to Kelly. Now back out the Starks. Here to Singleton for three. Back iron, no. And a rebound by Carly Campbell. Campbell now to Burleson. Burleson picks up her dribble. Pass tipped and stolen away. Singleton now to tough shot up and in by Starks. Good move in the paint to tie the game up at 2. Moving over the timeline, knocked out of bounds by Byers. Good defense by the Phillies. Brazier will take it out to the right of the Huntington bench and gets it in to Carly Campbell. Minute 25 into the opening quarter. Brazier drives. Picks up her dribble. Now kicks out to Carly Campbell. She'll try a three. She hits it! And the Lady Eagles lead at 5-2. Starks with the ball. Now over to Byers. Byers picks up her dribble. Back over to Starks. Over to Singleton. Now inside to Key. Key turns. Tough shot up. Gets it in. And the lead is down to 1. And now we're going to have a foul here called against Huntington. That's going to go on Singleton. Her first and the team's first.
That's her first personal, first team foul of the quarter.
Still press put on here by Huntington. Brazier now over to Burleson. Fakes the pass, gets it to Schaefer in the middle. Now to Carly Campbell the other way. Goes up, layup, gets it in. Campbell with 5, leads back out to 3. Singleton brings it over the timeline. Lobs over to Starks, thought about a 3. Works it to the top of the key, over to Kelly. Swings over to Singleton, now to Byers. Byers fakes a three, drives into the paint. Now kicks back out to Kelly. She'll try a three. Rattles out. And a rebound into the hands of Carly Campbell. Campbell racing the other way, slows it down, hands it over to Brazier. Now inside to Schaefer. Schaefer, shot deflected. Actually, they said just went out of bounds, and that one will go to the Phillies. Schaefer just lost it up in the air and goes out of bounds to Huntingdon. Singleton gets the inbound, guarded by Campbell. Pressure comes from Riggs, now over to Starks. Starks brings it over the timeline, kicks out to Byers. Byers, now to Kelly in the corner. She'll try another three. Back iron, no. And have a fight for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. That will go to Huntingdon.
Jump ball, position, Huntingdon.
Singleton takes out the right of the basket. 5:07 remaining in the opening 8. Singleton gets in the key in the paint. Key falls down. Offensive foul against Key. That is her first and the team's second. So it's either going to be a travel or an offensive foul. Either way, it works out for the Lady Eagles. Actually, even better, giving one of their bigs a foul. Brazier, now to Burleson. Back over to Brazier. Picks up her dribble, back to Burleson. They're going to have to get her over the timeline quickly, as Burleson does. Splitting through the defense. And a good pass here to Schaefer. Now to Brazier. Brazier, runner in the lane, can't bank it in. The rebound comes out to Carly Campbell. Now to Olivia Riggs, here to Campbell. Campbell drives, feeds to Schaefer, off the glass and in. Schaefer with 4, and Summertown leads it 9-4. Singleton with the ball for the Phillies. Now drives, and almost loses that one. Now kicks out the Starks. Byers at the free throw line, dribbles to her left. It's going to be Starks for 3. Hits it. She's got 5. The lead's back down to 2. Burleson into Campbell. Now back over to Burleson. Now to Schaefer. Adds it in the middle. Picks up her dribble. Here to Campbell. Carly drives. Right-handed layup blocked by Key. And she comes up with a rebound as well. Now pressure. It's a steal from Summertown. Riggs over to Brazier. Now swings to Campbell. Thought about a 3. Sets up the play. Burleson at the left wing. Guarded by Starks. Kicks out to Brazier. Brazier, shot up, no. And coming up with the rebound is Byers. 3:35 remaining in the first 8. Starks racing the other way. That one's knocked away. Third turnover by Huntingdon. Burleson, now to Riggs in the corner. Kicks out to Campbell. Campbell for 3. That is short and goes out of bounds to the Phillies. First sub of the game will be Hannah Jones. Here for the Lady Eagles as Abby Jo Schaefer will check out. No subs for Huntingdon. Singleton. Now over to Starks. Starks walks it over the timeline, guarded by Olivia Riggs. Now over to Singleton. Singleton kicks out to Kelly. Now to Starks in the corner. Starks drives, tough shot, and a blocking foul against Hannah Jones. That is her first and the team's second. And a pair of free throws coming up for Josie Starks.
Personal foul for number 33, Hannah Jones. That's her first personal. Second team foul of the quarter. At the line for the Phillies.
First free throws from either side. First shot up off the back iron, no good. It's Josie Stokes, my apologies. As Stokes hits 1 of 2. She leads all scorers with 6. 1 point Summertown lead. Brazier inside to Jones. Jones now out to Burleson. Over to Brazier. Brazier dribbles at the top of the key. Gets a new play from head coach Jeremy Jean. Riggs now out to Campbell. Still facing this 2-3 matchup zone from the Phillies. Campbell dribbles at the Huntingdon logo. Bounce pass in to Jones. Another pass here to Burleson. Goes up. Got it in somehow. I didn't think that one had a chance. It falls in. Leads back out to 3. Singleton lobs it for Key over her head. 4th turnover by the Phillies. Burleson takes it out into Brazier. Brazier. Now to Jones. Jones in the middle. Dribbles out. Hands over to Burleson. Burleson drives again. What a pass to Jones. Goes up. Shot no good. And a rebound by Byers again. Byers isn't the tallest person on the court, but she keeps finding those rebounds. Stokes. Singleton over to Kelly. Kelly for an NBA range three. That's off the back iron. And gets knocked out of bounds. And will go to Summertown. Mackenzie Reynolds will see her first action of the game, and she will come in for Emily Brazier. 11-8's the Summertown lead. Minute 54 left in the first. Reynolds. She'll bring it over the timeline. She comes ahead quickly. Kicks out the Riggs. Now to Burleson. Over to Campbell. Campbell. Quick move. Jumper up. No. And another rebound by Byers. Singleton brings it up the court. Guarded by Reynolds at the Huntingdon logo. Now over to Kelly. Now to Key. Trying to find Byers and can't. Now gets it out to Kelly. Over to Stokes. Here to Key. Or Kelly, excuse me. Now over to Singleton. Singleton kicks out the Byers. Fakes a three. Picks up her dribble. Nowhere to go with it. Finds Singleton. Singleton drives. Goes up. Shot. Out of bounds off Singleton. Will go to Summertown. Good defense there. As Abby Jo Schaefer checks back into the game, as Jones will check out, as Singleton will check out, and Sarah Beth Smith will see her first action of the game for Huntingdon. Minute left in the first. Carly Campbell brings it over the timeline. Huntingdon backs off the press. Burleson inside to Schaefer. Schaefer kicks out to Campbell. Campbell drives. Left-handed layup. Gets it in. Campbell with 7. And the Lady Eagles with their largest lead of 5. They've gotten 10 of their 13 points in the paint. Byers. Now over to Kelly. Kelly for 3 again. Hits it. Her first 3. She's tried a lot of them and cuts the lead down to 2. Riggs. Over the timeline quickly. Kicks here to Burleson. What a pass to Abby Jo. Goes up, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line here to shoot 2. As the first on Smith and the team's third of the first quarter with 22 seconds remaining. First free throws of the game coming up for the Lady Eagles. First shot on its way, hits it. Ella Busby checking in for the Lady Eagles, and checking out will be Carly Campbell. Brazier back into the game as well as Riggs checks out. Next shot from Schaefer up. Gets a friendly bounce and in. She has got 6 leads back out the 4. 20 seconds left in the first. Byers. Now to Kelly. Kelly for 3 again. That misses everything, and a rebound by Burleson. Who's ahead to Schaefer. Now to Reynolds. Reynolds spins. Picks up her dribble. Here to Busby. Busby for 3. Rattles out. No. Rebound by Smith. Moves it ahead to Key. Key double dribbled with 0.2 seconds remaining. That's the 5th turnover against the Phillies. Checking in now for Huntingdon is Kelby Crossnow. And coming out is Lily Key. Brazier holds on to it, and that one will end the first quarter. After 8 minutes of play, Summertown leads Huntingdon in the Substate 15-11. Take a minute break at the start of the second quarter when we return on the Exports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Lee.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
And back here at Huntington, the Lady Eagles lead the Phillies in the Class 2A Substate game 15-11. The original starting lineup is back in for Summertown. Abby Jo Schaefer in the paint. Turnaround jumper hits it. Schaefer with 8 to start things off. Lady Eagles with their largest lead of the game. It's 6. Byers to Singleton. Byers now to Stokes. Stokes pass, intercepted by Burleson. 6 turnover by Huntington. Campbell. Now inside the Schaefer. Schaefer goes up, gets fouled by Key, and she will go to the line here to shoot 2. That is Key's second, and the team's first of the second quarter.
Personal fouls with number 24, Lily Key. That's her second personal. First team foul on
First free throw from Schaefer in the game, nothing but net. No subs from the Phillies. 33 seconds in. Now here comes Smith. And they're going to let Smith check in. And coming in for Key, one of their bigs with 2 fouls. Next shot up here. And Schaefer, nothing but net on both. She has got 10 points. Singleton over the timeline, 8-point Summertown lead. Kicks out here to Crossnow. Stokes guarded closely by Campbell, over to Singleton. Singleton lobs it down low to Smith. Smith shot up, banks it in. Her first points, lead is down to 6. Burleson gets it in the Riggs. Riggs now over to Brazier over the timeline. Lobs over to Burleson, now to Campbell. Campbell dribbles at the top of the key. Still a matchup zone here by the Phillies. Brazier drives, dishes to Schaefer. Kicks out to Campbell. Campbell bounce pass to Riggs. Riggs dribbles through, kicks out to Brazier, fakes her shot. Here to Campbell. Campbell drives, jumper up. Back iron, no. And Smith comes up with a rebound. Singleton to an open Byers on the other end. Byers, wild shot, hits it. Her first points, the lead is down to 4. Brazier kicks out to Campbell. Campbell over to Riggs. Now to Brazier. Now out to Campbell. Campbell over to Brazier. Gets a screen from Schaefer. Has an open Burleson on the low block. Goes up. That that shot blocked in the hands of Riggs. 3-pointer from Campbell. Back iron, no. And goes out of bounds off Brazier. That one will go to the Phillies. 5:52 remaining in the first half. Singleton gets the inbound. Lobs over to Stokes. Stokes will push off and gets her shot blocked out of bounds and will stay with the Phillies. So I think you could have had a handful of fouls in that possession alone, and nothing goes on to anybody. Cross no over to Singleton. Works inside. That one's tipped and stolen away by Burleson. And that one will stay with Summertown. 7th turnover by Huntington. Good defense by Braylee Burleson. Campbell gets the inbound, back out to Burleson. Brazier, Burleson, they have to get over the timeline, and Campbell does. Campbell races the other way quickly, kicks out. Burleson tracks down the loose ball, guarded closely by Singleton. Comes a double team from Stokes out to Riggs. Now bounce pass over to Brazier, inside to Schaefer. Schaefer, that shot is no good. Rebound there by Crossnow. Stokes over the timeline, kicks out to Singleton. Now to Crossnow, tries to lob it for Smith, knocked out of bounds, and will go to Summertown. 8th turnover against Huntington. Kelly now back into the game for the Phillies, and checking out will be Crossnow. 5 minutes left in the half. Still facing the press. Riggs. Over the timeline, now over to Brazier. Brazier lobs over for Burleson, now to Riggs. Hands over to Campbell, and they get a new play from head coach Jeremy Jean. Campbell dribbles to her right, hands over to Brazier, inside to Schaefer. Back out to Campbell. Fakes the 3, drives, lobs it for Schaefer. Schaefer goes up, banks it in. She has got 12 points, and the Lady Eagles lead by 6 once again. 14 points in the paint, 6 off turnovers. Singleton drives, left-handed layup, no. Rebound Smith. Her shot is up and in. Their first second chance points, leads down the 4. Brazier quickly to Riggs over the timeline. Riggs still hasn't made a shot actually yet. Brazier resets the play. Here to Riggs. Bounce pass to Burleson in the corner for 3. Off the back iron, and a rebound by Byers. Byers with 5 boards for the Phillies. We reach the halfway point of the second quarter. Byers, double team comes. Pass tip. Riggs comes away with the steal. And now a foul will be called against Huntingdon. That's going to go on Singleton. That's her second, team second of the second quarter. Crossno and Runnels into the game as Singleton will check out. And Burleson will check out for the Lady Eagles. 3:40 remaining in the half. Campbell now over to Brazier. Gets it to Carly in the paint. Rue drives, kicks out to Runnels. Now to Riggs. Riggs, a bounce pass to Brazier inside the Schaefer. Schaefer turns, kicks out to Campbell. Campbell for 3. She hits it! She's in the double figures with 10. And now a timeout will be called by David Wilkins of Huntingdon. A 30-second timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Summertown on a run. They leave the home squad in Huntingdon 24-17, 3:22 remaining here in the half. The first timeout called of the game here by Huntington's David Wilkins. Ella Busby came in for Emily Brazier during the timeout. Summertown 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. Played very well here so far, and they've got 9 points off 9 Huntington turnovers. Kelly guarded closely by Campbell. Bounce pass to Byers. Swings over to Crossno in the corner. Dribbles out. Kelly will try a deep 3. Back iron, no. Fight for the rebound. Crossno comes up with it. Now Smith down low. Shot blocked by Schaefer. Smith again gets it up and in. She has got 4. To make that 4 second chance points. Leads down to 5. Riggs. Now over to Busby. Pass tip by Kelly. Busby unfortunately stepped out of bounds, and it will stay with Huntingdon. 3rd turnover against Summertown as Brazier will check back in. Checking out will be Busby. Burleson back into the game as well as Mackenzie Runnels will check out. So the original starting lineup now back into the game for Summertown. Crossnote. Here to Stokes. Stokes in the paint. Drives. And throws it out of bounds. That one will go to Summertown. It's either that or a walk. A lot of things could have been called there, and Summertown comes away with it. Campbell gets that one knocked out of bounds by Crossnote. 2:22 remaining in the half. Update from over at Loretto. Lady Mustangs lead Cheatham County 25-12. 3:06 remaining in the half there. Campbell. Down low to Burleson. Reverse layup. Gets it in. Burleson with 4. Leads back out to 7. Stokes picks up her dribble over to Byers. Byers drives. Goes up. In, and she's fouled. And one opportunity for Byers. That's going to go on Brazier. That's her second, team's first of the second quarter. Third free throw for Huntington, 1 for 2 on the previous 2. And one opportunity, and she knocks it down. She's got 5 points, leads down to 4. Campbell. Here to Burleson. Picks up her dribble inside to Schaefer. Now over to Brazier over the timeline. Here to Burleson. Burleson drives. Dishes out to Campbell. Campbell. Now to Riggs. Here to Burleson. Inside the Schaefer. Now a nice feed here to Carly Campbell. Gets it in. Campbell with 12. And now we have another timeout here. This one is called by Summertown's Jeremy Jean, a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
And back here in Huntington, the Lady Eagles lead the Phillies 28-22, minute 35 left in the half. As Jeremy Jean has used his first timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. Loretto leading Cheatham County 27-14, minute 58 left in the first half there. Stokes bringing it up the court here for the Phillies. Riggs waiting over the timeline. Over to Crossnut. Now to Smith. Smith layup up, no. And Abby Jo Schaefer with the rebound. Burleson with it for Summertown. Now over to Reynolds. Reynolds into the game, drives, kicks out the Riggs. Now to Campbell. Campbell fakes the three. Her pass knocked out of bounds. I don't know about that one. That will be the fourth turnover against Summertown. Certainly looked like it went out of bounds. Looking at the replay, yeah, that went off Byers clearly. That's pretty bad. 3 white jerseys in front of Abby Jo Schaefer. I don't know how Abby Jo could have got a hand on that. Byers kicks out to Kelly. Kelly now to Crossnote. Here to Byers, knocked away by Campbell. 10th turnover. Campbell here to Reynolds. Left-handed layup, gets it in. Mackenzie Reynolds first points, and their lead's the largest of the game at 8. Smith down low, can't get it to go. Rebound Abby Jo. Reynolds over the timeline, under 30 seconds left. Gets it over to Burleson. Pressure coming from Kelly. Burleson kicks out the Riggs. Now to Campbell. Campbell lobs it for Burleson on the baseline. Feeds to Abby Jo. Kicks to Reynolds. And they do call a travel. Abby Jo took just one too many steps. 5th turnover against Summertown. 11.7 seconds remaining in the half. Stokes has the ball. Will wait to pick it up and does. Now 10 seconds left. Byers, 5 seconds. Picked up her dribble. That one's over to Kelly. Ooh, that should have been an offensive foul. Reynolds knocks it away here at the buzzer, and that one will end the half. After 16 minutes of play, Summertown leads Huntington 32-22. Take a few-minute break, then we'll have the start of the second half when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment. Not for profit, for service.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Luke.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do, how's the real estate market. I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years' experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop services what they sell? This is family owned and operated business at its best. And the best part is, they'll treat you like family too.
We got bedroom suites, mattresses, dining room suites, appliances, outdoor equipment, mowers, and more. See us at the Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gaines Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through all of life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize plans for every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Let's make a deal. This is Jeff Hood with Keller Williams Hood Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. The real estate market is moving so fast, and making a mistake or a bad decision could cost you or lead to disappointment. At Keller Williams, our team of professionals are the very best at what they do, and they have the very best resources to help you make your best deal. Call us at 931-762-5816, or better yet, go to our website at kwhoodcompany.com. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, making real estate deals great again.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
And back here at Huntington's, we're getting ready to start the second half here as Summertown leads the Phillies 30-22. Carly Campbell and Abby Jo Schaefer led the way for the Lady Eagles, each with 12. On the other side, it's Josie Starks and Sarah Beth Smith off the bench, leading the Phillies with 6. Summertown took advantage of 11 Huntington turnovers with 11 points. Summertown 5 turnovers. Phillies are 2 points off of those. Second chance points, Huntington 4-2. Points in the paint, Summertown 20-12. Rebounding battle was won by Huntington at 17-10. Original starting lineup in for both sides. Kelly with the ball. Now over to Singleton. Singleton for 3. Hits it. Her first points, and the lead is down to 5. Press again applied here by Huntington. Burleson now over to Riggs. Riggs breaks the press. Dribbles out of traffic. Hands over to Burleson. Now over to Campbell. Campbell, a bounce pass over to Burleson. Drives, feeds Abby Jo. Abby Jo goes up, banks it in. She has got 14 to lead all scorers. They've now got 22 points in the paint. Stokes lobs it for Key. Key reverse layup up and in. She's got 4, leads back down to 5. Riggs now over to Burleson. Here to Brazier. Brazier, a bounce pass over to Burleson. Now to Campbell. Fakes a 3, drives into the paint. Feeds to Schaefer. Quick shot up, hits it. Schaefer with 16. Their first 2-pointer made outside of the paint. Singleton swings over to Byers. Byers drives, layup up, banks it in. She has got 7, leads back down the 5. Each side just trading baskets here in the opening minute and a half of the second half. Campbell here to Burleson, swings over to Riggs. Bounce pass to Brazier. Brazier for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound Burleson. Burleson gets that pass knocked away. 6 turnover by the Lady Eagles. Singleton to Stokes. Stokes now over to Byers. Byers drives to low block, pushes off, kicks out to Stokes. Stokes for 3. Hits it. She has got 9. Lead is down to 2. Delay of game warning called against Huntington. It's the second time that off of a made shot, they just knocked it away out of the reach of Summertown. So the officials giving them a delay of game warning. Brazier now to Burleson, 2 minutes into the third. Brazier again back to Burleson over the timeline, inside to Schaefer. Schaefer bounce pass out to Riggs. Riggs now to Schaefer in the corner. Has Brazier in the paint. Goes up, and her shot knocked out of bounds will stay with the Lady Eagles. Campbell taking it out the right of the basket. Now to Brazier, inside the Schaefer. Schaefer turnaround jumper, can't get it to go. And a rebound by Key. 2-point game. Singleton crosses over the timeline to Byers. Byers now to Stokes. Here to Kelly. Back to Byers. Byers drives to low block again. And stumbles, but kicks out to Kelly. Now to Singleton. Singleton in the paint. Goes up, gets fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. First team foul against Summertown, just a 4th total in the game. As that one will go on Burleson, her first. Huntington was 2 of 3 from the line in the first half. First shot on its way, nothing but net. Now a timeout will be called by Summertown's Jeremy Jean. Will be a full timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
You're watching Lady Eagles basketball on X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Huntington, as Summertown has used its second timeout, it's a full timeout as they leave Huntington by 1. 34-33, 5:23 remaining in the third. Annabelle Singleton at the line here. Hit the front end of her 2 shots, trying to hit the second to tie it up. Lady Eagles had an 8-point lead going into the half, but some tough shots in the paint and a couple 3-pointers have helped the Phillies get right back into this one. And Singleton misses the back end. 1-point lead, Burleson with the rebound. Campbell racing the other way. Now over to Brazier. Campbell, Burleson swings over to Riggs. Bounce pass out to Campbell. Now to Riggs. She'll try a 3. Front iron, no, and a rebound by Kelly. And a foul will be called against Summertown. That's going to go on Campbell, her first, and the team's second. Emily Brazier, the only one in any sort of foul trouble. Summertown with 2. Stokes gets it in the Singleton. Singleton will bring it up the court. Crosses the timeline. Now over to Kelly. Swings over to Stokes. Stokes will drive the baseline. Tough shot. And she is fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. And will go on Schaefer, her first, team's third. So after just 3 total fouls in the first half, they've got 3 in the first 3 minutes and 9 seconds of the third quarter. Stokes on the line to shoot 2. She leads the Phillies with 9 points. 3 of 5 from the line. First shot up. It's a friendly bounce and in. Next shot up, rolls it in, and the Phillies grab their first lead of the game at 35-34. Burleson inside the Schaefer. Schaefer almost walks, picks up her dribble, now gets it out to Riggs. Riggs, a bounce pass over to Burleson. Inside the Schaefer. Kicks out to Riggs. Riggs for three. Front iron, no. And knocked out of bounds and will go to the Phillies. Summertown now put on the full court pressure here. Stokes trying to get into Singleton. Finds Byers. Byers now brings it over the timeline. Guarded by Brazier. Brazier knocks it away. Byers and kicks out to Singleton. Inside to Key. Key goes up. Offensive foul against Key. Delay call, but it works in Summertown's favor. That is her third. And the team's 12th turnover. First turnover of the second half. Riggs over to Brazier. Brazier now to Burleson. Now to Campbell over the timeline. Campbell dribbles at the top of the key, facing the 2-3 matchup zone. Riggs kicks out to Campbell. Now to Brazier. Here to Schaefer. Turns around to Campbell. Fakes a three. Drives into the paint. Her pass and kicked around by Byers and will stay with Summertown. Brazier calls out the play. 3:52 remaining in the third. Takes out the left of the basket. It's an in the Riggs. Now to Brazier in the corner. She'll drive the baseline. Bounce pass to Schaefer. Schaefer up and in. Lady Eagles lead again. She has got 18 points. 24 in the paint for the Lady Eagles. 1 point lead. Stokes drives. Goes up. And that one's off Burleson and will stay with the Phillies. Good defense there by Burleson. Reynolds into the game. Got Smith in for Kelly, and you got Reynolds in for Brazier. So a lot of size into the game for Huntington now. Byers gets it in the key in the paint. Key spins, loses that one. Out of bounds, and that one will go to Summertown. Good defense by Abby Jo Schaefer. Knock it off of Key's legs. The ball will go to the Eagles. Riggs now to Burleson. Inside the Schaefer. Abby Jo kicks out the Burleson. Now to Riggs, swings over to Campbell. Campbell will try a three. Back iron, no. Rebound to Abby Jo Schaefer. Schaefer goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound by Stokes. And now we have a foul here called against Schaefer. That will be her second. And the team's fourth of the third quarter, 3:11 left.
First and final is the number 10, Abby Schaefer. That's her second personal. Fourth team foul of the quarter.
Stokes gets it into Singleton, knocked out of bounds by Campbell. Good defense. Campbell taking it out of the right of the basket, gets it to Riggs. Riggs is open for three. She hits it! And the Lady Eagles lead at 39-35. Timeout called by David Wilkins here from Huntington. Their second timeout, a full timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633. Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
Back here in Huntington, Lady Eagles with a 4-point lead here with 2:59 remaining in the third each side with 3 timeouts remaining. Singleton with the ball for the Phillies, guarded by Reynolds. Emily Brazier's into the game for Carly Campbell. They get it over to Stokes, inside to Smith, lobs it for Key. Key down low, tough shot, no, gets her own rebound. Can't get that one to go. Burleson comes up with a rebound. Coming the other way, it's Brazier. Layup up, fouled by Smith, and she will go the line to shoot 2. Be the second on Smith and the team's second of the third quarter, as Brazier will go the line here to shoot 2. Lady Eagles are perfect from the line, 4 for 4. First shot up. Can't get it to go. Jones and Campbell into the game. Checking out is Riggs and Burleson. Next shot up. Nothing but net, 1 of 2. And it's a 5-point Lady Eagle lead. Update from Loretto. Lady Mustangs up by 17 on Cheatham County. Minute 45 left in the third there. Stokes kicks out to Singleton. Guarded by Brazier. Now over to Byers. Now over to Stokes. Skip pass over to Singleton. Drives. Runner up. Rattles out. Out again. Fight for the rebound. And we'll have a jump ball that's going to go to Summertown. Jones gets it in quickly to Reynolds. Over to Jones. A call not into the liking of the Philly crowd here in Huntingdon. Campbell now to Reynolds. Reynolds drives. Here to Brazier. Kicks out to Campbell. Campbell guarded by Stokes. And that one is, have a timeout here. A jump ball. Jeremy Jean thought he got a timeout, and that's going to be a jump ball that goes back to Huntingdon. 7th turnover against Summertown. Minute 54 left here in the third. Very intense game here in the second half. Singleton brings over the timeline. Pass tip to Smith. Stolen away by Jones. Jones coming the other way. Layup up. No. Rebound Brazier here to Campbell. That layup up and in. What a great job there by Summertown. Gets a lead out to 7. Coming the other way. It's Byers gets fouled, and she'll go the line here to shoot 2. It's going to go on Brazier. That's her third, and the team's 5th here in the third quarter. Phillies in the bonus for the remaining minute 28 of the period. Byers to the line, first shot up, nothing but net. Olivia Riggs back into the game for the Lady Eagles as Brazier will check out. Next shot up. Nothing but net again. Byers with 9. And the lead's down to 5. Getting in the Reynolds quickly. Here to Schaefer. Now to Riggs. Riggs kicks out to Campbell. Campbell pressured by Singleton. And she's going to get fouled by Singleton. That's her third. So Singleton and Key each with 3 fouls for the Phillies. Team's third. Reynolds will take it out in front of her bench. Reynolds lobs it in for Campbell. Stokes and Singleton waiting on her as she gets it to Schaefer at the free throw line. Down low to Jones, gets it in. Hannah Jones' first points, leads back out to 7. Swings over to Byers, NBA range 3. That's off the front of the iron and a rebound by Campbell. Rue racing the other way. Pressure by Stokes, and Stokes is going to pick up the foul. Her first and the team's 4th. 53.5 seconds remaining here in the third. Crossno to check into the game for the Phillies. And checking out will be Smith. Now another timeout will be called here by David Wilkins for Huntington, a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network. Huntingdon with just 2 timeouts remaining as they've used both of their 30-second timeouts and a full. They have 2 fulls remaining. 53.5 seconds remaining in the third. Riggs gets the inbound for Summertown. Kicks out through Reynolds, loses that one, and Singleton comes away with the steal. 8th turnover against the Lady Eagles. Singleton picks up her dribble over to Stokes. Now to Singleton. Here to Byers. Byers spins in the paint, picks up her dribble, kicks out to Stokes. Stokes in the corner for 3, off the back iron. And coming up the rebounds, Crossno. Kicks out to Stokes. Stokes for 3 again. Back iron, no. Crossno with another rebound. And now we're going to have a foul called against Summertown. That's going to go on Jones. That's her second. And already in the bonus, so that will send Stokes to the line to shoot 2. Stokes, who leads the Phillies with 11. Huntington 7 of 9 from the line tonight. First shot on its way, nothing but net. Brazier and Burleson back into the game for Summertown, as Jones and Reynolds will check out. Next shot up, and nothing but net. She's got 13 points, leads down to 5. Burleson over to Brazier. 20 seconds left in the third, gets it to Campbell. She races over the timeline. Guarded by Stokes. Campbell gets it to Burleson. Now to Brazier, inside the Schaefer. Back out to Burleson, swings over to Campbell. Under 10 seconds left in the third. Campbell, that one's tipped. Brazier comes away with it, 5 seconds left. And that one's knocked out of bounds by Crossno with a second left. Riggs lobs it for Campbell. Shot here at the buzzer. Almost banks it in, and that one will end the third quarter. After 24 minutes of play, Lady Eagles lead by 5. Take a minute break, though, at the start of the fourth when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Back here in Huntingdon, after 3 quarters of play, Summertown leading Huntingdon 44-39. Update from Loretto. They've started the fourth. It's all Lady Mustangs over Cheatham County. They lead that one 49-25. 6:26 remaining. Looks like they're well on their way to a trip to Murfreesboro. Their game will be at 2:15 on Thursday if they can hang on. Bounce pass here to Schaefer. Kicks out the Brazier. Now to Campbell for 3. Almost banked it in. And Riggs comes down with the offensive rebound. Now to Campbell. Campbell drives. Kicks out the Brazier. Pressured by Stokes. Now over to Riggs. Bounce pass to Campbell. Bounce pass here to Riggs in the corner. Picks up her dribble to Burleson on the baseline. Here to Schaefer. Schaefer quadruple team knocked away for another steal. 9th turnover against Summertown. Lobs it for Key down low. Shot up, in, and she's fouled. That makes it a 3-point game. She can make it a 2-point game with the M1. That's going to go on Burleson, her second, team's first of the fourth quarter. Jones into the game now for Summertown as Burleson will check out. Key with 6 points, trying to make it 7. Shot on its way, rattles out, and a rebound by Jones. Now, and a jump ball called. We've got 10 turnovers against Summertown.
Jump ball, Phillies basketball.
Singleton taking it out the left of the basket. Gets it in for Byers. Byers drives, layup up. Can't get it to go. Schaefer with the rebound. Campbell racing the other way quickly for Summertown. Crossno cut her off and bounce pass out to Riggs. Now to Campbell. Campbell drives. Kicks out. She is fouled. And I believe that's going to go on Singleton. If it does, that is her fourth. Burleson back into the game. Checking out is Abby Jo Schaefer. Brazier gets it into Jones. Jones, oh, good effort there by Key and Singleton as they knock it out of bounds. Almost came away with the steal. Campbell taking it out of the left of the basket, minute 3 into the fourth. Get it to Campbell here at the wing. Now to Campbell in the corner. Excuse me, Brazier in the wing, now to Campbell. Campbell drives, scoop shot up, almost went in. Fight for the rebound, it's Jones coming away with it. Jones kicks out to Burleson. Now over to Campbell. Campbell kicks out to Brazier. Now to Campbell. And steps away from the pressure. 2-3 extended zone by Huntington. Over to Brazier. Brazier bounce pass here to Burleson in the corner. She'll drive, bounce pass to Jones. And Jones traveled. 11th turnover by Summertown, 6 here in the second half. 6:16 remaining, a 3-point Lady Eagle lead. Byers. Bounce pass here to Stokes. Now to Singleton. Here to Byers. Kicks out to Crossno. Crossno drives, loses that one out of bounds, will go to Summertown. 15th turnover against Huntington. Abby Jo Schaefer back into the game. So is Sarah Beth Smith. She'll come in for Singleton. Schaefer will come in for Jones. Kelly also back into the game as Crossno checked out for the Phillies. Burleson inside the Schaefer, now to Brazier over the timeline, back to Schaefer. Abby Jo's going to drive, right-handed layup, gets it in! She has got 20 points, and the Lady Eagles now lead it by 5, and now a foul is going to be called against Olivia Riggs. That is her first and the team's first here of the fourth quarter. Second team foul, excuse me. Kelly with it. Tries to lob it for Key over her head. Another turnover by the Phillies. 16 in the game. Lady Eagles have gotten, quick math here, 18 points off of those turnovers as Crossno comes back in. She sat in now for Kelly. Burleson now to Brazier over the timeline. 5-point Lady Eagle lead. Campbell. Pressured by Byers. Spins away. That pass knocked out of bounds by Crossno. Brazier to take it out. Gets it in the Schaefer. Abby Jo. Jumper in the paint. Can't get it to go. Crossno with the rebound. Now the Byers in transition. That knocked away. Good defense by Abby Jo. Knocked away. Will stay with the Phillies. 5:07 remaining in the game. Stokes taking it out. Gets it in quickly to Key. Bobbles it. Hands back to Byers. Byers spins. Pressure comes. Tough shot. No. Rebound Riggs. Finds Campbell. Summertown racing the other way. Campbell fouled by Stokes. That's her second.
Personal fouls at number 33, Josie Stokes. That's her second personal. Second team foul on the quarter.
Second, third team foul. 3 from Riggs. That's offline. Crossno with the rebound. Smith with it here at the top of the key over to Stokes. And that pass knocked away by Schaefer. McKenzie Reynolds and Kelly will check back in. Reynolds will come in for Riggs and Kelly for Crossnow. Stokes. Pass intercepted by Abby Jo Schaefer. Now to Burleson. 4:30 remaining in the game. Schaefer drives, layup up, can't get it to go. Rebound Smith. Now to Stokes, racing the other way. That one's knocked away by Campbell. Stokes keeps it away, keeps the ball. Skip pass over to Byers. Byers for three. Back iron, no. Rebound Campbell. Rue with 5 boards. Behind the back move. Now over to Burleson. Back to Campbell. She'll get it over the timeline. Rue drives, runner up. Banks it in. Rue with 16, leads out to 7. Stokes over the timeline. And a timeout will be called by David Wilkins for Huntington. They've got 2 remaining. It's a full timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the Exports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
And back here at Huntington, Summertown with a 7-point lead. 3:49 remaining in the game. Update from Loretto. Lady Mustangs in full control, 3:19 left in that one. They lead by 21. Looks like they're heading to Murfreesboro for the first time since 2021. Singleton the Byers. Skip pass here to Singleton. Drives. And we're going to have a foul here against Burleson. Singleton back into the game as Smith is out. It's the third on Burleson and the team's third. Singleton lobs it in for Kelly. Now to Singleton. Gets it down low to Key. Key kicks out to Stokes. Stokes skip pass over to Kelly. Kelly quick release 3. Front iron no. Rebound Byers can't get that one to go, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's going to go on Olivia Riggs. It's her second. Byers to the line. She's got 9 points on the night and make it 10. Next shot up. Back iron, no. And a rebound by Burleson. Here to Campbell. Jones came in for Brazier during the timeout. Campbell now over to Riggs. Riggs, her pass. What a save there by Byers as looks like Rue ends up fouling Singleton. As Rue picks up her second. There's the
personal foul is number 2, Carly Campbell. That's her second personal. Phil, team foul of the quarter.
That's no way. That's 5. It was 3, and now they're saying it's 5. How can it jump from 3 to 5? That makes no sense. Singleton to the line, hits the first. As Brazier and Schaefer come into the game. Reynolds and Jones, I don't have 5. I've got 3. They said 3 earlier. As Singleton hits both of them. Crossnow will check into the game as Kelly will check out. It's a 4-point game, 3:08 remaining. Jones into Campbell. Excuse me, it's Burleson. Now over to Campbell. Carly over the timeline. Bounce pass back out to Burleson. Here to Campbell. Campbell for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound Brazier. Brazier will now dribble it out. Swings to Burleson, now to Campbell. Campbell drives. Kicks out to Riggs. Riggs for three. No. And Key with the rebound. 2:40 remaining. Stokes over to Singleton. Picks up her dribble over to Byers. Byers drives. Shot. Short. And Key with the rebound. And over to Byers. And a blocking call against Summertown.
Personal fouls on number 20, Olivia Riggs. That's her third personal.
Now that foul's on Riggs, her third. Timeout will be called by Jeremy Jean. Will be a full timeout for Summertown. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop services what they sell? This is family owned and operated business at its best. And the best part is, they'll treat you like family too.
We got bedroom suites, mattresses, dining room suites, appliances, outdoor equipment, mowers, and more. See us at the Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Back in Huntington, 2:27 remaining in the game. As Summertown has used its third timeout, they've got 2 remaining and a 4-point lead. Delaney Byers is at the line here to shoot 2. Huntington is 12 of 16 on the line tonight, as opposed to just 5 of 6 for Summertown. Summertown shot all of those in the first half. Byers with 10 points so far. First shot up. Hits it. Next shot is up. Hits that one. She hits them both. 12 points for her. It's a 2-point lead for Summertown. Burleson brings it up the court. That one's knocked away. And Stokes is going to come up with it. 13th turnover by Summertown. Stokes, skip pass here to Crossnow. Dribbles out. Now back to Singleton. Here to Byers. Byers drives. Kicks out to Crossnow. Now to Singleton. Singleton inside the Key. Key goes up. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Banks it in. We'll tie. 48 all. Riggs for 3 in the lead. Short. Riggs comes up with a rebound. Kicks out to Campbell. Campbell. And now looks like we have a travel call here against Summertown. 14th turnover. 9th and a half. Minute 48 left. Stokes to take it out. Press put on by Summertown. Gets it into Singleton. Singleton, a bounce pass over to Byers. Picks up her dribble. Tip. Here to Singleton. Lobs for Key. Stolen away by Abby Joe. Then loses that one. Stokes comes up with it. Each side trading turnovers in the span of 3 seconds. Singleton holding it at the Philly logo. Gets it to Byers, guarded by Brazier. Now over to Crossnow. Minute 15 left. Singleton. Picks up her dribble, feeds Key. Shot blocked, but a foul here called against Burleson. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That's her 4th. Pair of free throws coming up either way. They weren't in the bonus earlier. They certainly are now after the last handful of fouls. Minute 9 left. First shot hits it. Phillies retake the lead. Next shot up. Hits them both. It's a 2-point Philly lead, 50-48. Minute 5 left. Jeremy Jean calling out the play. Summertown still has 2 timeouts remaining. Riggs guarded by Crossnote, throws it away to Singleton. Stokes guarded by Riggs. Summertown's have to bring some pressure. Pass tipped. Campbell is going to come away with the steal. Carly goes up, and she's fouled. She will go to the line to shoot 2. That will go on Byers, her first, and the team's 4th.
Personal fouls on number 3, Delaney Byers. That's her first personal. Third team foul of the quarter.
Drew with 16 points has a chance to tie it here at the line. First shot up. Back iron, no good. Jones and Reynolds into the game as Burleson and Riggs will check out. Next shot up. Hits 1 of 2. She's got 17. 1 point lead. 40 seconds left. Byers picks up her dribble. Finds Singleton. Singleton loses it, but finds Stokes over the timeline. And Stokes will be fouled by Brazier, and that will be her 4th. Stokes with 13 points to lead the Phillies. First shot up. Hits it. Riggs and Burleson back into the game. Jones and Reynolds out. Now a timeout will be called by Summertown. A 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Summertown with 1 timeout remaining, trailing by 2, 30.4 seconds remaining. Starks here on the line for the back half of the 2 shots. On its way. Rattles home. She's got 15, 3-point lead. No pressure from Huntingdon as Campbell will bring it over the timeline. Here to Riggs, and fouled by Crossno. It's her first, it's the team's 5th. As Riggs will go to the line to shoot 2. She's got 3 points on the night. I guess now they're saying it's 14 fouls. Is that what you have, Will? No? I've got 5 too. I've got 5 fouls. Campbell, here to Riggs, almost lost it out of bounds. Riggs skip past to Brazier, finds Burleson. That one's knocked away, loose ball, goes to the Phillies. Now a timeout will be called here by Summertown. It's their final timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Actually, it's a full timeout. We'll just keep it here for the time being. Phillies will have the ball. Summertown not out of this one by just yet. Got the original starting lineup in for Summertown with Carly Campbell, Abby Jo Schaefer, Emily Brazier, and Braylee Burleson. Starks Byers and Lily Key here for the Phillies. You shooting it? It's okay. Summertown putting on the press here. Singleton and a jump ball called. That will go to Summertown. What a great job by Carly Campbell. That's the 20th turnover against Huntingdon. Great job by Rue. They lob it in for Brazier. Brazier now to Schaefer. Kicks here to Riggs. Riggs for three in the tie. Back iron, no. Campbell tracks it down. Shot at the buzzer. No, and that one will do it. And for the sixth time in school history and the first time since 2020, Huntingdon will be going to Murfreesboro. Summertown ends the season at 26 and 2, 27 and 8 overall, as their season for the third year in a row ends in the Substate game. Great effort by the Lady Eagles in this one. What a great job for them to make it all this way. They held the lead for most of the game against a very tough Huntingdon team. And at the end of the day, the Phillies will be going to the state tournament. Great effort by both sides. Huntingdon gave a great effort here tonight. Summertown did as well. The seniors for this team going out have to hold their heads up high for an amazing season. Final score, Huntingdon defeats Summertown 52-49 the Class 2A Substate game as they will be making their way to Murfreesboro. So for our producer extraordinaire, Will Pettis, I'm AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great night and a great weekend.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.